Alrighty, folks, we are back in it with another session of our Astral Avenue Magdalena Blues. I am your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our wonderful players today. If you guys want to say hello, you can.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
And unfortunately, Ribbit, that is right, because last we left off, Dr. Jellybean's a frog right now, or a toad. We are unfortunately down a player, but the story goes on, and before the story goes on, we're going to talk a little bit about what happened last time, before we get into what happens this time. Because last time, you guys entered into Istra Lesgrangi's classroom. You started searching about, although Oblate did notice some noise in the teacher's well, the large lecture area. And at first you searched some shelves, but Aethel noticed in a mirror a particular statue of a dragon was actually an odd form of an illusion. It had some writing in its place on the wall, but only to be seen in the mirror. And searching further, Aethel also noticed something out of one of the windows which overlooked a picturesque environment with the sun shining above. Aethel and Tobias checked out Oblate and Tobias checked out the lectern area, discovered a mechanical pyramid-like creature. It did speak for a moment, but it said it had to be going. Noticing a bag full of scrolls and having some scrolls in another hand, you didn't want to let it go. Battle broke out, and you guys quickly found that there were other mechanical creatures along with it. A handful of large centipede automatons and a very large tiger made of brass. Strings of language lashing out from the pyramid-like creature, it rendered a couple of you useless for a bit, and the tiger was eventually taken down after the smaller machinations were dealt with, and eventually the pyramid was taken down as well, as it exploded with a powerful force after you guys were fighting over the satchel it had. But having the notes and other things the pyramid left, you read a little bit about it, didn't read it in full, just kind of scraps here and there. Discovered a couple of things, and something having to do with solar dragon manipulation or some such, and that Istra had some sort of deal with Jonathan Asner of Asner Productions. Aethel unfortunately lost the small bag that was overhanging out of a window after opening it. And Dr. Jellybean went to go open a bell jar containing a flower that was having a hard time speaking through the glass. Unfortunately, this triggered a trap, and she got polymorphed into a small toad. And that's where we're going to pick up. What are you guys doing?
So can I just clarify, like, I think you said last time my intelligence is a 4. Like, I am legit a toad. I'm not like Dr. Jellybean trapped in a toad's body. Like, I'm a toad. Like,
Your
I'm just
intelligence
some
is a
toad.
5. Toads are apparently pretty smart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
my
no,
bad.
it is. It's a 1, actually. It's negative negative 5. I had to look at that.
That
for
makes
a second.
way more sense. I was like,
Even
excuse
dumber
me,
than
what?
I thought.
It's-
Okay, great.
It's because in the new sheets, we're working with new rules and new sheets somewhat a little bit here. So in the new sheets, it puts the modifier and the big thing, which as I'm not used to doing that, but we'll adjust. I'm not going to be in favor one way or the other, but yeah. So yeah,
So
they have a
my
1.
Yes, you're a toad.
My thoughts are toad thoughts. Not like, hey, I'm a hamster girl, not a toad.
Absolutely.
All right, great.
No, you're a toad girl.
I'm a toad
I'm
girl.
gonna-
I don't know it.
That's all right. I'm gonna go grab Toad Girl and put her in my pouch.
Yeah, you pick up. Give me an athletics check, just for funsies.
Just for funsies.
Give
We
me-
all
Hop it
saw
away.
her turn, right?
You did. Actually,
I can't remember if I was there.
Dr. Jellybean, give me a dex check with the toad. Or if you want, roll me a d20 and just add 1 to it.
I can do a dex check.
Yeah.
I know how to use the character sheet.
This toad's hopping away like crazy.
Can't catch me. You
Somebody
gotta-
get it. Somebody get it. No.
I got her. I got her.
And as you kind of go to try to get her, you would notice Aethel kind of reaches out as The vine in his hand quickly, or not Aethel, Oblate. Jeez, I did it again.
I was like, what?
Oblate reaches out to try and capture the toad, and the vine in his hand stretches all over his body, consuming him once more, just like what happened the day before.
Oh, it's not the time for this, Oblate.
Hmm,
And his
Buddy.
form just kind of looks at you all.
yeah, we gotta get
Starts
some help.
admiring all of the plants around here. Just kind of meandering about.
All right.
Great. He is.
Where are the papers?
I thought you had them.
Dr.
Some
Jellybean,
of
I
them.
think, has them. They're
Are
in
they
the
still-
toad.
Like, do I absorb them?
Yep,
Just like your
Oh.
clothes. You didn't lose your clothes.
yep.
That's okay. Now this is perfect. Okay. Get the toad. I have a pouch for the toad.
I'm trying. It's quite slippery.
Give me an
No.
athletics check, Louise. Or acrobatics.
I'll
Corner
do that.
it. Corner it.
Does this work? It does work. 25.
The 25. Louise has captured many frogs before, it would seem, as he just kind of leaps on it and picks up Dr.
I'll cut her
Jellybean.
with my mouth.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I'll open the pouch. Drop her in.
Ah, there you go.
All right. So tie the pouch up. All right.
Oh,
Make sure it has air.
Please don't
It
suffocate.
does. It does. It'll be fine. Just a pouch.
and Oblate, as he's kind of looking at these vines, all of the growth around here, just kind of touches a wall and kind of melds into it
Nobody.
as his
no.
viney form disappears through the wall.
I do not like that.
No. He needs some help. We got to get him some help. I will note one thing. Since we've done nothing wrong,
We've done very little wrong.
Besides breaking and entering, yes.
we didn't break an enter. Remember, the door was open. We
Right.
haven't actually done anything wrong yet. So we walk out of here, toad in hand.
Toad back.
Nothing happened, and we can just leave.
I would like Aethel and Louise to give me a Arcana check.
Arcana? Sure. I'm not super smart, but it'll be workable. Hey, mine still rolls the old way.
If our intelligence saves were any, Yep, there we go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Aethel, you would probably know whatever's befalling Dr. Jellybean could probably be undone with the Dispel Magic, but that's all you got.
I mean, I have it. I could try.
But now the question is, since all those papers are on her in the toad form, technically we're walking out of here with nothing.
We're walking out here with the toad.
With a toad.
But nothing incriminating is what he's getting at.
And the bell jar where Dr. Jellybean picked up is still there. And there is like a toad statue in there as well, and that flower.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put that right back on top.
Okay.
You know, Dr. Jellybean was trying to talk to this plant.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it does have something interesting to say. I do not know. I have never talked to a plant before.
I also cannot talk to plants.
Well, that answers that. I think we should get out of here, guys, because we haven't done anything wrong, and we don't have any items on us that could incriminate us in any way, shape, or form.
You seem very nervous for somebody who has not done anything wrong.
Right.
You might want to act with confidence, so you know if somebody does spot you, you belong.
You know
here.
what? You know what innocent people do? They tell everyone that they have done nothing wrong.
Exactly.
Repeatedly, over and over again.
What the frog is riveting.
Right. Well,
Confidently tell them I've done nothing wrong. You cannot
we-
detain me.
we haven't done anything wrong
What
yet,
are the charges?
so therefore we should leave while we haven't done anything wrong.
Unless, of course, Lestrange is actually a terrorist. In which case, we've done a lot wrong.
Yes, he actually has a very strong point there.
He
We
does.
currently do not believe we have done anything wrong.
If she turns out to be a terrorist, then we'll do what we do with all terrorists.
Not negotiate?
Not negotiate. That's correct.
How many terrorists have you dealt with? You can put your fingers down. That is far too many.
It's way more than I assumed.
I have only
Well-
dealt with one, and his name is Dewey.
Don't think he's a terrorist.
Look, he is a terrorist in my eyes.
I mean, there
He's
was
just not a traditional.
He is an
definition.
emotional terrorist.
What about? Sorry. What about our friend who merged into the walls in a pocket dimension?
that. That's yeah. That's not going to be good. I think we'll see him again, though. I don't. He's never done anything quite this weird to me before. He's disappeared before. He didn't really tell me why. We're in some jungle planet. It was an easy bounty, and he just disappeared. That's all I know about.
Maybe he turned into a plant,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
like he has today.
he's done it
And
twice
also
that I've
yesterday.
seen.
Does he
Yes.
come back in the same spot?
Oddly enough, no. We were on the jungle planet. I waited for him at port, and he just all of a sudden was there one time.
Well, it seems like he has some control over where he reappears, so maybe we do take
He followed you guys around last time.
Yeah, plants are usually needed, I would guess. I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with this. And it seems like it's getting worse, if that makes any sense.
Definitely more frequent than usual.
Yeah, this is... Maybe we just need to kill this Moander god. Your god doesn't like him, right?
We're not on speaking terms.
That's unfortunate. Well, either way, maybe we should just kill this Moander, you said?
Oh yeah, sure, why not? Let's just kill a god. Why not? What could possibly go wrong there?
I would get
Exactly.
a new title. Probably.
Godslayer? I bet we would get a Godslayer title. Think about the
Anyway.
songs you could tell about it. Sing these songs.
There's already a band named Slayer. I do not want to mess with their turf. Not my type of music.
No, I've not heard them. Are they? They're not very good.
They have a lot of gruesome songs, you know. It's just a difference of talent.
Anyway, if we're going to leave, we should leave.
I agree with that, Ethel. Let's go.
Yes. We need to get Dr. Jellybean to a cleric or a vet or something.
Outside the school, far away, back on our ship.
We can go back to
That
the
all
ship.
sounds great.
Works for me.
Should we let the professor know that we're leaving? And also that
He'll-
the door's open?
You may
Yeah.
question where Dr. Jellybean is. Weren't they the connection here?
Right. We might need
Arguably
her.
consorting with us as a possible known terrorist accomplice.
Right.
So we could probably just tell him the truth.
I think that's.
Fair.
Yeah. The truth will set you free. We haven't done anything wrong. Came in here. We were attacked by some evil pyramid, and
I would say about this point you would notice any mechanical bits start to just kind of lightly vanish as they go translucent and fade away.
perfect. And no evidence to the contrary. So
There's
Away we
there's
go.
some scuffed up. There's a big blast mark.
Yeah,
In-
we
in the
damaged
area
the
here.
floor a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sure. There's signs of a scuffle.
Right. So, we should probably get going then.
yes, and let Louise do the talking.
Okay, bye, Oblate. Don't get trapped in this dimension.
Oh, Blade,
You
I'll
guys
see
are
you.
taking the key with you.
We'll just leave the door open. Give the key to the professor.
It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll give the key to the professor. I think that's a wonderful idea.
And
All right,
let him-
let's get out of here.
Who had the key?
Ethel.
I do believe I get it.
Yeah, he reached inside the robot, I thought.
Okay.
So we're all traveling with Ethel.
I think I dumped it on the ground, but and just like,
Yeah,
hey, here's everything from the
kind
robot.
of like emptying out a bag of holding.
Yeah, I was just
essentially.
like, turn it around.
All right, do we just go through at the same time?
It's a door, so we can just go through like you would a door.
As you use the key to open the door into this darkened hallway, it's literally just like maybe 20 feet down, and it just kind of turns to straight darkness that not even you people with dark vision can see down. As I think it's just Aethel, but
Just me.
the door would shut behind you on its own, leaving you in this darkened hallway. No other doors around.
Oh. This is different.
This is not the same hallway we came from.
It is.
It was
Oh.
dark before. I don't remember it being this dark.
When you
I remember it
approach the
being dark.
door, the hallway
Got
darkened
very
around
dark.
it. Yeah.
I
All right,
remember
so we
that.
got to walk away from the door. All right, let's go.
Go this way.
I mean, am I just following Aethel's voice, or should I cast light, or are we trying to be inconspicuous?
I think if we walk forward a little bit, it'll lighten up. I think we're in between dimensions. So, like, don't fall.
Fair enough. And I waddle over to Aethel and just like a little child holding onto the back of his like attire.
Just grab it.
As you walk through the darkness, eventually it all starts to kind of brighten around you. You would hear a click of a lock behind as everything brightens, and you're back in the halls of the ASMR.
Yep. This is good.
We are where we thought we would be, which is good.
And as Tobias has said, we have done nothing wrong.
You would hear some light whistling
Yes,
at the
repeat
end
that
of this
often.
at the end of this hall, where Professor Fennel Kenderbeck is kind of just like looking around, occasionally glancing down at some notes, whistling, like trying his best to look inconspicuous.
Oh, I did not see you there. You bled in quite well.
Oh,
Professor.
yes, hello. Hi. You were gone for a while. I started to worry.
That's
yeah.
fair.
We ran into some intruders
Mhm.
in the classroom.
Did they get rid of your two comrades? One of them was the Ellie Green.
Yes, Ellie.
He's a toad right now.
Mhm.
Or maybe a frog. I'm not actually
Not
sure of
sure.
the difference.
Oh. And the other fellow, tall, dark and mysterious.
I-
Became a plant man and then merged into a wall.
What he
Yeah.
said.
I'm pretty sure it was unrelated to everything
Oh,
else.
Yeah, something maybe.
turned into a plant. Well, I know Istra kept several plants inside. Was he doing anything with them?
No.
Well, he did touch
I
one
don't
before he
know.
kind of melded into the wall, so possibly. Do not the plant on her desk. That's what
Oh,
turned Ellie being into a frog here. So do not touch that one.
I have not gone into the room, nor will I. Not permitted. Not me.
Would you like the key?
No.
Should we keep it then?
How did you get that?
It was on the thing that
The
attacked us.
assassin pyramid. Yeah.
That's not what they're called.
The
Yeah.
intruder.
No, I do not want that. I don't think anyone should be,
Should we give it back to Lestrange?
maybe? I'm not sure.
Should we
Yeah.
turn it into Lost and Found?
No.
Then they would probably question whoever would have turned it in. Where'd you get this and all of that? You should probably just chuck it into the river.
Fair enough.
Okay. If you see our buddy, he'll be the tall and dark and handsome guy.
Could he get through extra dimensional spaces?
Maybe.
Oh,
The plant thing's pretty new, so
Yeah,
We don't know.
We don't know the workings.
This is the first time I've seen him, meld into a plant. So
I'm
uncertain.
Let's go back to my office. I don't have any classes for the next couple of weeks, so I'm pretty cleared up. I was just doing some research. Curious what you found in there.
You know how to turn people into not frogs and/or toads?
Yes. Just a simple but powerful incantation. Magic dispelling. I should be able to do it. Not here. Of course.
But let me ask you, Professor, should we just take the toad with us? How long will it last?
I'm uncertain. But we should talk about this in the hallways. Please, come to the office. I'm sure we have much to discuss. You mentioned some problems of your own, and there's other bits. I'm sure there's curious. I'm curious.
You sound very nervous. You could just lead the way.
Yes.
Please.
Just follow me to the where we were. And as the way I'd be like, yes, and that is the painting of one of the founders there, with their friends and family all gathered around. Several hundred years old. Of course, we are one of the older schools, and kind of like he's in tour guide mode, essentially.
Neat.
Just idly pointing stuff out, not actually trying to give you a tour. But if you do ask questions about things, he'll definitely like stop and be like, oh yes, actually it's still this and that, and no, we're not the first ASMR, but we are among the first dozen.
What one was the first one?
That would be elsewhere. It is gone.
Which one's the oldest that's still around?
That would be make something. You tell me. What's the oldest?
I don't know. Like, I'm not from here.
Would it be?
I'm in a completely different plane.
There was one in the Zeros, but it is gone. As well. Several of them have disappeared over time. I will say that. So we are one of the oldest around. Magic things tend to happen, especially in the Astral. Terrible business.
Right.
The more recent ones have stuck to the actual space as opposed to going along the Astral, because once you get out there, the laws of physics don't always apply.
Right. You get abandoned all by yourself for countless years.
Yes.
Drift
Or die.
alone.
There's space pirates out there. Space vampires, even. Vampirates, I believe they're called. Terrible. They don't even care about the sun.
Don't like that.
Yeah, no.
Devilish clowns and such. I stay away from clown space, obviously, but they do run rampant in the Astral. I mean, from what I've heard, I've never encountered them, but squeaky shoes. Beware.
I hate
Hello.
clowns.
I also
you?
hate clowns.
I'd never heard of one until they mentioned the squeaky shoes, and someone drew a picture, and it was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
I've heard that children enjoy their presents, but they just something does not sit well with me and them.
Is it the big noses?
I think it's the big noses and the big feet.
Yes.
But anyways, I digress.
As he's
I'm
kind of
sure-
opening up into his office. Yes. Am I sure? Yes. Of course I'm sure. As he kind of like doesn't even know what you're about to say and just like tries to play it cool, but there's nothing wrong with what he's saying. But come in to the lab. See what's on the slab.
Oh, yes. So I's all beat up and everything's going to sit in a nice comfy chair and just kind of curl up.
The toad in question. The student in question.
Oh, yes. And I'll take the pouch out and I'll take the toad out carefully. It likes to jump. You need to know ahead of time, and I'll set it on the desk.
I don't need to touch it.
Oh.
He's a jumper.
He just kind of pulls out like a large magnifying glass type wand and just Abra Decabra. And Dr. Jellybean's there.
That was quite
Plant, can
simple.
you hear me now, Plant? Hello? Why are
I'll
we
go back.
here?
Because we did nothing wrong.
That's true.
You did enter a
Right.
space
Okay.
you weren't allowed in, but yes,
It was open.
that doesn't mean you're allowed. The handbook, I would recommend looking it over.
How are you feeling,
No
Mr.
classroom should be unattended.
Arguably invited by the persons whose name it was on it.
Ah, yes. There you go. Loopholes.
And if she's not a terrorist, then it's not a problem.
Why are we in your office now? I was talking to a plant.
Some things happened. We went to him to get some medical aid for you. Your voice was quite a bit croaky.
Mm-hmm.
My voice?
Mm-hmm.
Among other things.
You were
Well, I
a
mean, she
toad
was-
or a
Oh,
frog.
I get
Was
it.
it? Oh, is it? I missed it. Oh, that sounds amazing. If
It
only I'd been
wasn't.
self-aware. Oh,
It wasn't that great.
can you imagine the research I
Well,
could have gained from experiencing what it's like to be a toad?
you were a toad, but I don't think you had your self.
I don't remember a lick of it.
That's
Oh,
probably for the best.
sounds fascinating, though.
Oh, and Oblade's gone again.
He turned into
Did
a
he?
plant.
He turned
turned
into
into
the
a
plant guy?
And then-
Oh.
Then he became one with the plants in the room. We're not sure what happened to him.
We really have to get that sorted out. They want to fight a god. I'm not so sure about that.
What's
but
this now?
What? You were going in for to find out what the research was or something, right?
Right, that's the only reason we went in there to find out what the research was. But
that is a whole nother thing.
killing a god is a different story. We'll do that later.
Completely unrelated.
Oh. I
There's a lot going on.
want
with
no
us. We
part
have a
in
lot
that.
of
The research, though, what did you discover?
I'm gonna check my bag and be like, oh yeah, here it is. What did we discover? Something about being able to move solar systems and the sun dragon and I don't know. What's it to you?
Oh, but
He helped us get in there.
yes, I am your escort around the school.
Well, I thank you for that, but this is very important. I just want to make sure you're not going to try to take it from us.
No, well, what? I mean, research should be shared for anyone to use, as long as it's not for evil intent.
See?
True.
He's a good-
Okay, I believe that. Just want to make sure we've been through a lot of trials and tribulations.
Typically, in my experience, research tends to go to more research, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, we got research, and we killed a pyramid assassin, and
Yes, pyramid, sure, I don't know how they got in. This,
They had a key.
This key.
yes, you should not have that. When first chance you get, throw it in the river.
Right.
here, I know what to do with it. Aethel, let me have the key.
Here you go.
I'll make sure it disappears.
Good, and it never saw me. You shouldn't have even shown it to me.
Bees don't have eyes.
I'll do the whole hand thing. Disappear and put it in my thieves.
Ah, where did it go?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can deduce what happened there.
Well, anyways, I feel like you and Dr. Jellybean would like to have a little powwow over these notes.
Of course,
Right.
yes.
I am not the book type, so I'm going to just sit over here with Tobias.
Tobias all like curled up, beat up, clawed. It's okay.
Speaking of, add a character. I had cast Prayer of Healing, so
Yeah.
did you spend any of your hit dice?
You get the benefits of a short rest plus the healing that you got.
Yeah, plus that 2E. I don't remember how much I rolled, but it was like 8.
I think you already added that,
Mhm.
but you can spend hit
Yeah,
dice now if you'd like.
Do I have any left?
This was the beginning
This is
of the
the
day.
first thing
basically,
you
so I
guys
hope
did
so.
today.
Yeah, no.
And they're already gone.
On my new sheet, I'm full on spells. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, just
should I
compare it
fix
to your
those?
old. Yeah, just fix it compared to your
Okay.
old spells.
I gotta figure out how to roll that now.
So when you click on the short rest, you'll see a little.
When you click on short rest, it just had you recover your resources.
You have to click on there's little diamonds. Once you click on those, you can click however many you want. And make sure you have apply healing from hit dice rolled after taking a short rest. And then once you do that, just click short rest. And it should automatically update things that recover on a short rest. We'll see if it does or not.
It did.
But Professor Canderbach will be like, yes, I believe she was researching the nature of the system. Something about solar deviation. I never quite understood it.
I'll look through the notes and be like, yeah, that's in here. I mean, do you want to look at it?
Yes, of course. This looks like enough to pour through for ages. Are you looking for anything in particular in these?
Oh, I mean, we're just trying to get it back to its rightful owner.
Oh, yes. Well, I'll take my time to look through them, if you don't mind. An extra pair of eyes never hurt, no?
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. Do you have the ability
know,
to
I'm
copy
getting-
it by chance?
What?
If you had extra eyes, I think you would look funny.
I agree.
I'm getting like, I don't know if it's just like me, like if it's Kate or if it's Dr. Jellybean, but like, does he, like, what do his intentions seem like?
Give me an insight check.
Dr. Jellybean is feeling very protective of these notes because of what we just went through to get them.
Because I became a frog for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And or a toad.
Technically, it's a
Um,
frog, 'cause they don't have toad stats. They have frog stats, but whatever. But
Do I think he's nervous about anything besides the possible terrorist implications?
give me an insight
Is he-
check.
Like, is he nervous of us, I guess? As opposed
I would
to,
say
like,
he's a pretty easy read. Dr. Jellybean, you can tell he is nervous about the whole situation. But Aethel, you'd be able to tell that he is excited about the prospect of learning new information. And is also worried about the implications of working with a terrorist. But mostly, he seems like he's not hiding anything.
Good, good. All right. Well, yeah, do you have a way to copy them?
No. That's why an extra set of eyes would be helpful in this little endeavor, to make notes at least.
Die.
Okay.
Do you have any romance novels?
No. This is a place of research. And
Love is the type of you need to research love.
yes.
Isn't
of
there that one
course.
section of the library, though, that has, like,
Children's books, yes.
uh-huh.
I
You
can
might like
read,
that, Tobias.
I can read quite well, actually. I just enjoy reading romance
Oh,
novels.
they're,
and if you
they're
get
quite
this-
advanced for children.
They
I mean,
just
you
they
have
got,
to
like,
be to be here.
stories. They got stories in them and not, like, science and research.
Yes. Do you have any books with stories in your office?
In my office and lab, no. This is a place of research and study.
I'll grab. Can I have a manual then to read something?
Uh,
Do you have a manual on solar dragons by chance?
it's the second time you've mentioned Soulish dragons. What is your fascination with them?
Well, we saw one before when we were like in hostile negotiations with a certain other criminal organization.
Oh, okay. A fun fact: there used to be a sect of worshippers that worship the sun, or the dragon within it. Supposedly.
Okay.
Some would still be around, possibly. I believe there's some festivals going on about it right now.
I think. Do you have any books on those in your office that I could read?
No, Solar Dragons was never my forte.
Do you have any books about time?
A couple, yes.
Perfect.
Kind of
We'll
point a couple out. They might be a
I'll
little
go-
advanced, but yes. The fundamentals is yes, the bottom shelf there. I'll kind of point out a book.
Is there more on Time Ghost books?
No, he said he said he barely knew about it, but was fascinated by the idea.
So there's one book on time.
There's one that's like basic time and understanding how it works, and there's
Your
another
101, and
and then there's
201,
like
and your 301.
incantations dealing with time and how to manipulate it, and it's mostly theories
Cool.
other than like the spell haste and slow, but he doesn't have a time stop, that kind of stuff.
Well, we'll start. I'll read one. You read one, Ethel. Did you want a book on time too, Louise?
Sure.
Going
Why
to
not?
read them. I'm gonna help them copy this stuff down.
You don't want to read one of these with us?
I just feel like it'd be faster if I provided an
Help.
extra pair of hands.
All right.
Yes.
He would look weird with an extra pair of hands, don't you think, Aether?
That's why I'm going to use mine.
All right.
Yes.
And get all comfy in the chair. I'm going to curl up because it's probably a human-sized chair. I'm just going to curl up and start
It is.
reading.
So I will need Dr. Jellybean and Aethel to give me an investigation check.
Okay.
That tracks.
I'm actually a lot better at it now.
Wow.
I rolled pretty bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With a 13.
Okay.
You would come across everything that you've already kind of figured out, stuff having to do with the solar deviation and the use of solar dragon manipulation, and all the radiation, other shuns. There's another shun. A recommendation is in there. Just kind of a stray piece of paper that talks about dealing with the Oasis. As they know, they have ways to handle solar dragons.
That's true.
And also recommendations to get rid of President Theodel Rustbelt after he approves of the plans. And it is
Oh,
signed.
wonderful.
It is. Both of those would have Istra's name on them.
Do they match all the handwriting of these other notes?
Yep. Most of it would be Istra's handwriting. There's another handwriting that doesn't, and it's Jonathan Asner's signature on several bits.
They're gonna assassinate the president.
We are going to need to steal the Declaration of Independence.
That tracks.
I hope so.
We
Don't
got
threaten
this-
me with a good time.
We have to stop the assassination.
Well, if Easter is a part of it, then how do we stop it?
What if he's a bad guy,
Sounds
though?
like the way the note's written, it's like, is that separate from the stuff that has all of Asner's signatures on it?
So those be the ones that have so Asner's signature would probably appear in several places here, but like the research stuff would be funded by Asner Productions kind of thing, and he would sign off for that. But the note about recommendation for dealing with the Oasis, for the knowledge, was from Istra to Asner. And there's a minor mention. Like, it's not like, you gotta do this. You gotta kill the president. It's more
We must kill President
an
Roosevelt.
option. Like, because he's against some of the process.
Is President Roosevelt alive currently?
Yes. He is.
Right, because all of this would have taken place like 4 years ago.
He's been president for some time. Better part of 10 years.
10 years.
Yes, he keeps getting voted for. People seem to like him. I voted for him.
I didn't.
What's he like? Is he a nice guy?
I've never met him, aside from I did tutor his son once, in basic, magicianing. But yeah, it seems like a nice enough family.
So Easter might actually be
Who was that elfin individual on Gordon's toe that we helped? Luz will pull out the sending
The
slate.
slate.
What's his
Oh,
name?
Salazar.
Salazar.
Shalazar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he might know of Istra?
one way to
I
find
mean-
out.
I mean, she talked about the Oasis, so maybe.
Wait, how many words can you send on that sending slate?
I think it's like the sending message. Just
Yep.
You
20.
write down the words.
Okay. So we need to ask about Istra, Solar Dragon, and current plans for President Roosevelt,
I don't think they care about that.
unless they're involved in it. Can we fit all that in? You guys are smart. Fit all that in 25 words.
You
We should
can
be
you
good.
can use it 10 times per day.
Oh,
Because this is like a really good book. I just got that idea from this. Multiple things at once.
You can do 10 words each sending.
10 words each sending. Okay.
Means basically one question.
Yeah.
But we get 10 uses of the item
Yep.
per day.
If you want
Pretty
to
good.
draw something complex on it, it uses 2. Or 5, sorry.
Sure, if we present an image,
Yeah.
it uses up more data. We're on a daily
Mhm.
data plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Do you know?
Okay.
Istra Illustrated?
Hope
Do
hope
you
all is
know
well.
The Muffin Man.
Hope all is well. Do you know an Istra Lestrange? Lagrange.
Lestrange.
Lesgrangy.
Less Grangy.
Lesgrangy. 9 words. Smiley face.
Yo.
I've heard the name. I haven't had dealings though.
Well, there you go. What do you know of her?
A researcher at the ASMR.
And not giving us too much to go on. What are we asking about the solar dragons?
That name. We wrote it down, the backwards name?
Oh, Solo C, but
So this
backwards.
first, AESOLOS.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the dragon
And we write it out. that way.
Ace.
Solo C
Yeah.
backwards?
Uh,
That's his name.
Aesolus, probably.
Aesolos? Aesolos.
Aesolos, or
SLS.
You would know. The dragon's missing.
Didn't we see a drag? Like, when we had the big fight, wasn't there a dragon there?
There was a statue, yeah,
Yes.
that was an illusion with the name written on the wall.
No, no,
behind.
no. No, I'm talking
No.
about
Oh, yeah.
the
Fought the
actual fight
Yes.
that we had.
She summoned the dragon, I thought.
Right.
He would say dragon is missing, presumed dead. From the mill.
Missing from the mill, presumed dead.
So, in those research notes, does it have anything about that dragon being used to power all of their?
Can I study?
It sounds like it was more the other way around.
With the
dragon
13s,
was
this
in the
is
way.
spending a couple hours on the research. For the 13, that's what you got.
Okay.
So no mention. Okay.
Well, thanks a ton. See you later. Oh, your drink.
No response.
That's fair. That was
Okay.
not a thing
Quite
you
like him.
wanted.
Yeah, I feel bad about murdering him.
I don't
You
believe
should.
you.
Yeah.
No, I do feel bad about it. I thought that was the wonderful there.
That means you feel bad about how everybody else felt about it, not about the actual action.
You feel bad that we got mad at you when you did that? Or
Perhaps
do you
should
actually
find
feel
you some-
bad?
Both?
Okay.
Feel bad about both. I like that answer.
And
So, what are your
Professor-
thoughts on this, Professor?
I think I don't know. Not familiar with the solar cult. Less of a cult of worshippers scattered throughout. Uncertain. This is all very interesting research for sure. Yes.
How familiar are you with the House of 1337 12B?
B12.
B12, sorry.
You might say it backwards where you're from, though. I no offense meant. Not very. They do general upkeeping, and they are the ones that were in charge of making any of the classroom locks and that sort of thing.
How to explain where the key came from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pyramid creature, you like an automaton.
Yes, it was actually that, not what he was called.
I see. That makes a lot more sense.
Right. Pyramid assassin, isn't that what I said?
What were they doing?
Not what it was. They were
Assassinating.
taking the research.
Stealing. They were
Yeah, they were
thieving.
trying to get to read the research to take it somewhere.
Maybe,
Somebody else
maybe,
wants
maybe
it.
for their records.
I don't know what we would need that for, but
Unless somebody has dealings with them.
Right.
Well, most institutions around here would.
I meant, other individuals that have their signature in those notes.
Oh, yes, of course, Asner Productions would.
Okay.
that makes sense.
As I said, most institutions do need to, they're the ones that write the laws and such and make sure they're in place. Before everything was formed, it was kind of scattered about. But now that it is, they're trying to introduce more order. That's where the Asner militia came from. Whatever they are called. They've got a name.
The Mill Marines?
The Mill Marines, yes.
Yes, Mill Marines are wonderful people.
So let me ask this. You have had some interactions with Istra, correct?
Yes.
Does she
More
seem
than a
like
few,
the-
yes.
Does she seem like the type
Oh.
of person that would do the things in these notes?
Kill the president? No. The other stuff? Sure, why not?
She would take it upon herself to take out an undercity mob type syndicate.
Oh, the Oasis? No, the traders.
They're considered legitimate business people,
Right.
Ah,
Do you
even
think
though
that
that isn't
she
true.
what do you think she would have wanted from the Oasis? What would their business have looked like?
Well, from what I see here, they have ways to handle solar dragons.
Oh, that's true. The Solar Dragons.
Right.
That's
So
what
we
she
need
was after.
them to handle the
Mhm.
solar dragons and that.
So it seems like
But
she
this would have
just-
been 4 years ago, before any of this even happened.
right.
Maybe they provided some way for her or Asner to deal with the solar dragon, and that's why we now have these sun rivers.
Yes, the solar deviation. It says right here. I noted that.
Could be.
And then what she knew was a liability, so her memory got modified.
Mm-hmm.
in your dealings with Istra,
Well,
what was
Lied to us.
The 1337 B12, one of the laws is definitely against modification of memories. But it's
Most-
standard. Most magic would disallow this indefinitely.
unless, of course, it wasn't them?
Right. Probably not them then.
That might be a good
Hmm.
point.
Let me ask you this. In your dealings, in your multiple interactions with Istra, what type of personality did she have?
Guarded. She seemed to really like Kelly, her TA. I don't recall him being a student, though, but I am not on the upkeep of all the students either.
Oh, no, that is all right. Did she have like a, I don't know, like a bake you a cookie type of personality, or was she more of like a hardcore researcher?
She did like to make things. Several alchemist of sorts, and we would often have tea and discuss theories, and she would show me the plants she was working on. And creatures as well. Flora and fauna, our bread and butter. The environment.
Okay.
But she always kept on her guard. Didn't get too personal about things. Wouldn't allow that.
That seems to check out with what we know of her.
I feel like we need more research.
Give me a persuasion check, Louise.
A 14.
Okay. Yes, that's all I really know about it. This would explain so much about what has happened in the last 4 years or so. 3? I always wondered how they did it, but this makes sense.
I'm assuming that this information is highly confidential.
Research? No.
Well, at least the signatures with Jonathan Asner and
I mean, this is the first I'm hearing of it.
I'm just saying maybe for your own safety, like don't go around talking about it.
Oh, yes. I don't warn the president that Asner Corporation wants to could possibly assassinate him.
Is there a way to get that message to him anonymously?
Yes.
Maybe just that then.
Do that. That seems like a good idea.
A simple sending. I don't have that sort of thing prepared, but
Just do it
tomorrow. Yes.
And watch your back.
Yeah.
Not from us, of course, but, automatons in her classroom probably looking for leads.
Or the key.
What if
For the
someone
key.
pretends to be
Yes.
us?
Yes.
Hey, Aethel, can your people home in on this key by chance?
I mean,
Second level
there's
spell.
definitely magic that can find things,
Right.
and we do have people that are magical.
So we need to get rid of this first thing when we leave here.
That's what we were recommended.
He told us to throw it into a river.
Yeah, chuck it in a river.
Yeah, I plan on doing that. But
Feel remiss to give away somebody else's property by getting rid of it. But
You can go turn it in.
I was thinking more of just giving it back to Lestrange, since it's to her office.
then wouldn't that
What
Once
if
they
what if they
build-
come after her?
right? That's what I'm thinking. Is there
They're already after her.
But I don't know if they know her location, and this could
Right.
be
Right.
giving them the homing beacon they need, right?
right? We need to put this key on something that's going far away from here. Actually, that reminds me.
I feel like she might have the magic available to make it not seem like what it is, since everything in her office was like that.
Right.
But maybe that was a contractor.
I'd rather not take it to her, as bad as that sounds, because we have what's needed. All right, so you're going to warn the president.
Oh, yes, of course I am. Of potential assassination from 4 years ago.
Right?
Could I
You don't
insight
have
that if
to
he's taking
call
us
it.
seriously or not?
Yeah, you can give me an insight check.
I'm like, because he's the one that brought it up. We were just moving
Mhm.
on. We're
19.
like, hey man,
They were like, yeah,
He's not certain. Well, like a 4-year-old note, like, come on.
you're right. They
Fair
only
enough.
planned. They only committed conspiracy to commit murder,
right.
not
there.
actually committed murder.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Maybe we
Definitely,
should-
conspiracy to commit murder isn't also a crime.
Mm-mm. No.
I'll send a message
Maybe-
tomorrow of some notion. Yes.
Should we ask her about it though? Maybe just be like, hey, do you want to kill the president or no? That was a
Right.
joke.
Right. Yeah, we would need to do that.
It's just-
Yeah.
Well, anyways, does anybody want to ask our professor friend here anything else, or should we, hit the road, as they say?
We'll also say,
Some-
Dr. Jellybean, you did also pick up that book.
Yeah, you read the book.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
Book.
that really.
Right. I found this. It's like a journal of sorts. Seems like from a grandmother.
Kind
Right?
of
It
look
doesn't
at
have
it.
like recipes or like I don't know, farming advice.
Yep. It has specifically herbalism advice.
There you go.
And he'll kind of take a look, pull out his wand / monocle / magnifying glass and take a peek at it. As you would see a little flash of light. Oh! This is, magical manual.
Okay.
Teaches you
A
quickly
magic-
how to work with herbs.
Oh,
In a heightened level.
that's good to know.
That is good to know.
That could be useful information.
Apparently, if you study it for a week or so, maybe less if you have the time for it, learn about enhancing recipes.
Well, that's good.
It's an herbalist journal. That is literally the title of the
Yeah.
item.
Herbalist journal.
And so you can either learn herbalism kit, or if you already have it, it gives you kind of a special expertise to enhance already made potions.
Wow.
Converting the
Wow.
D4s into D6s by expending time and, well, resources. A short rest.
That's okay. I'll take it.
And money.
Yeah, which we need. Well, Professor, you've been a great help. I thank you for the tour.
Of course.
So I have a request though. You know how the school thought I was dead, but I'm not dead though.
I will let them know that you are not dead.
But here's the thing though. I'm afraid of what might happen to me and to my friends if Jonathan Asner gets word that I'm still alive.
Why?
Oh, I didn't tell you the story.
Right, remember you said maybe later? I guess now's
Right.
later.
I guess now
Hey.
is later.
It's in the book about time.
Then sometimes more times happen and then it's a different time than it was before.
Right.
That's how time works,
No time like the present.
right? Okay, but listen though, Professor, what I'm about to tell you is private. It's for your ears only, okay? I mean, these guys know it, but I mean, like, I don't want you going around talking to people about it.
Of course,
okay?
of course.
So I was doing my research. You know, I was studying microbiology, right? Cytology, histology. I was studying cells of plants and animals. Basically, what I wanted to do was to try to find a way to eliminate the use of animals from food production, right?
Well done.
Along the way, I discovered that giant space hamsters could be, if
Very tasty
manipulated.
indeed.
I've heard that they were, but I discovered that if I manipulated the cells properly, that they could be intelligent animals. And I don't know about you, I'm not comfortable eating intelligent animals, you know, as delicious as they might be. So,
I mean,
right
if you
before
warp anyone's brain, could make it smart.
with some minor, very, very minor manipulations, okay? I'm not talking about, you know,
Like forcing evolution.
well,
Like
Very
they would
minor
get there.
genetic manipulation.
They would get there
minor
eventually.
genetic manipulation. Like, they had the potential. It was there. You know, I looked at a lot of animals. That potential's not there. And, you know,
There are a few of these smart hamsters on campus.
right.
Smaller.
Well, yeah, they have to be smaller, but they're smart. Anyway, I was about to present this research and, you know, trying to come up with ways of sustainable, plant-based, nutritious food production. Yeah.
Sure.
And the night before,
Farming.
I was, yeah, farming, but like kind of enhanced, you know, like super farming, right? Anyway, right before I was about to present my research, my laboratory was invaded. There was an explosion. I saw Jonathan Asner there before I passed out. And, you know, I don't know how long later, but I woke up and I looked like this.
That explains a lot. Well done on the super farming, because it's what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm glad
You're the
it worked
reason
out.
for all this.
You know, so now I'm just kind of under the impression that combined with Estra's research that Jonathan Asner's going around kind of stealing people's work, putting his name on it, making a lot of money or whatever he's making. And Istra doesn't have her memory. I'm a hamster person. People think I'm dead. And I don't know what's going to happen to me if he finds out I'm alive.
That's horrible. Sorry. Sorry to hear that.
You get used to it.
Although you did check into the school, so school knows.
I know, but the only way into the school, I mean, like, you know.
Heightened security lately. There's some research going on. Some such.
I knew I'd have to use my real name to get into the school, and, well, here I am.
You see. I won't tell, but sure. The people
I think he's trying to
over
say
at,
they already know you're here.
over at 2B will probably know. B2, B12? We'll already know.
B12.
Which means we've probably stayed as long as we should.
Yep, we've overstayed our
Probably
welcome.
soon.
We'd love an escort off campus, please, Professor.
You want to go to the student shop first, or you kind of start stacking the papers neatly and like setting them aside, that all the notes that you guys made or helped to make.
Here's your handbook back.
So, you can keep it. I need to pick up a new edition anyways.
But you see, we're kind of low on funds, so I don't think we can really buy a lot at the student shop right now because we're...
I see. Okay.
We also have some fines we need to pay.
Oh, more money. I'm looking at my copper and my silver pieces left in my pouch. Right.
It's fine. I will escort you out and about.
Thank you very much for all your help, Professor. I hope that you enjoy the notes.
Yes, I'm sure I will. Looking forward to it. Not sure what this business is, but well, I hope there's a good reason for all of it.
There
Money.
just might be.
Power, fame, glory, the usuals.
Just like you researchers, we'll get down to the bottom of it, I suppose.
I definitely have plenty to pour over during my break from actual classes. Yes.
How come you're not teaching? Is it because you're on probation?
Or are you just on vacation?
Yes.
A
Vacation.
probation vacation.
Same thing.
An unpaid vacation.
Oh no, I'm still paid. Don't worry.
Oh,
Paid
good.
vacation.
Yeah.
I'll escort you out of the school now.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
And
I'll put his book back on the table. I'll put the book back where I got it.
if you don't mind just touching my shoulder for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Touching your
Yeah,
shoulder.
I'm trying to reach.
He's a gnome.
Oh, perfect. I got you.
All right.
He's a little Santa Claus
Reaching
looking
down
dude.
and
Yeah.
touching it.
I don't know why I thought he was a big Santa Claus looking dude.
Nope, he's a little gnome.
He's a small Santa Claus looking dude.
Right.
Okay.
Touch.
Touching with my little claws.
Touch.
And he'll mutter some incantations to himself, pull out his wand, and you'll start to see this energy surge through all of you for a brief moment. As kind of with a pop, you guys are vanished for a brief moment, and then outside of the school premises, where you can see it in the distance as you're on the road outside. Now, if you don't mind,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go back to school. Just didn't want, just in case. I don't want to get in
Okay.
trouble.
Appreciate it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
We don't want you to
Remember
get in
that
trouble.
they
either.
know that we asked to come see you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethel.
he brought it up earlier, so I just figured I'd remind him to.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
That was nice of you.
Well, anyways, thank you
Remind him.
very much for your help.
Yeah, thank you,
Of
Professor.
course, if you need anything, just send me a message. Ideally, if you can.
okay. I don't
Will
have
do.
magic, but definitely.
Right.
We will write you a letter.
Sure. I mean, you can visit. Just yes. I'm going back to school now.
Okay.
you.
Bye, Professor.
See you later.
And as he kind of re-teleports himself back in, disappearing in an instant, leaving you guys along the road. You can see your vessel maybe 100, 200 yards from here on a dock because it sticks out like a sore thumb. But as you're left here in the road, that'll be where we'll take our little 5-10 minute break.
Sounds good.
So
Fair enough.
we'll pick up here in a few minutes, folks. So stick around. We'll be back in a bit. See
Yeah.
See everyone
See you
shortly.
soon.
Alrighty, folks. We are back with it with our Magdalena Blues, and last we left, after recovering some data and having a discussion with the professor at the ASMR, you guys now armed with some knowledge and some notes and a key are left kind of in the fields or like on the road next to a number of fields and docks of this that are on the sunlight, and you can see your vessel, the Magdalena, not but a couple hundred yards away, where you left it.
Okay. So what's the plan first?
We should probably go back to our ship.
I agree. I concur.
And then I guess we can go back to Lesgrangi, or we could look into the other worshippers of the McCain.
Yeah, I feel like we need to talk to them for
1337.
sure. Mm-hmm.
Before Easter?
Well, we're closer to them now, right?
I don't
House of
know.
1337 B12.
Yeah, where are
You're
they?
unsure where they're at. Yeah, you didn't ask
Ugh.
anyone. Where are you located?
I know.
That's maybe Easter will know. Maybe we can accomplish all this. Plus, just in case, there could be that possibility of us being in trouble. Maybe it's better that we take care of something that we won't be in trouble for first.
You can
Why
always
would
you can
we
always
be in
ask someone
trouble? We
where's it
didn't-
at.
We didn't do anything wrong.
Right. We did
Technically,
not.
we have a minor traffic violation that we are supposed to rectify.
Right. I don't have any money, guys. I'm sorry. I'm
We
really
still
broke.
have 4 days before it's.
Yep.
Before it will become a bigger problem.
So
Right,
we-
right,
What
right,
we
right.
need is a job.
Mm,
A big job with a big payout.
mm.
I just need to find them. I can pay mine.
I'm a little light on cash myself, so
I didn't actually get any charges against me.
That's
Right,
true. You
right,
did
right.
not get caught.
So, yeah, there's that at least. I don't have to pay for something that I don't have the money for. So,
I think just the 3 of us got caught. Is that right?
Yeah.
yes.
How much was the fine?
I believe it was $50.
Yep.
50 gold.
50 gold.
50 gold. All right.
yeah, if you've got that, that's great. Good for you.
Not been
So-
spending it.
I bought a key that we no longer have. So, I mean, that's
We have a new key.
exactly a new key to go make friends with a very fun green fellow.
True.
Sure. We could try to become friends.
I think we will be great
I
friends.
mean, I don't think I'll be friends with that dragon. He has 2 of my items, so.
Right. I did also consider the fact of just taking our items back.
But normally I am against stealing, but he didn't really help much after I gave him the thing, so I think it's more reclaiming than anything.
I'd agree with that. Do we have any way to disable and not hurt said dragon?
I could put him to sleep, but he'd have to be kind of hurt first.
Yeah, I don't really want to
Sleep works different now.
Sleep works
true.
different now.
It's a saving
No,
throw.
Tony. Yeah, I was like, don't even know how.
It's a smaller range and it's a saving throw.
Huh.
So
Well-
maybe-
I mean, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah, if you can put him to sleep, we'll just take our stuff back after we give him the key.
He might not sleep, though.
Right, in which case we might just anger a dragon, and then Easter would be mad because we'd have to kill her pet dragon.
Right.
Right, so reclaiming stuff is going to be chancy, but I'm willing to take that chance.
It seems like a lot of work.
Putting a dragon to sleep and then taking all of its stuff.
The inevitable
Well-
fight that'll happen after.
You know, we don't need to worry about that just yet. I don't want to be fighting any dragon. I would rather get to the bottom of everything going around here.
So we can get paid by somebody.
Hopefully.
I mean, has anybody really guaranteed us pay?
No.
We haven't
Well-
asked.
One thing we'll pay guaranteed, but we don't think we want to do it yet.
Oh, you mean turning in Easter?
Well, they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
need her head, so getting the head of Easter alive if we can, her head if she's dead. The usual
but
bounty
not-
hunter. Right.
not-
That's the only. You just asked what was paying. I'm just telling you what's paying.
That's
I don't
true.
want- I don't want to
You're
behead
not-
her either.
You're not wrong.
We could rob the dragon. That would give us plenty of treasure to sell and probably make some money.
technically true.
True.
We can
but
also find some basic job to perform.
Well, let's go see Easter and
Hamster wrangling.
hamster wrangling. I bet a hamster would be good at that. But I think we should do our covert stuff and talk to Easter first. Give the dragon the key that he wants ever so bad.
Okay.
I mean, that's just my opinion, but you know, you guys are the smart ones, so you tell me what you want to do.
Well, I do have to rest if we're gonna try to put the dragon to sleep, just so you know.
You use all your spells in the one fight?
I don't have it. I don't have it prepared.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can change it during a short rest. Change out one of your
Well,
first
I have
level
to get
slots.
a short rest.
We
Might take us a little bit to get there, so you might get the time.
All right.
right? I mean, that's not bad. I mean,
Nah.
isn't the dragon also a plant? Can you put plants to sleep?
I think you can just control plants slightly.
I can talk to him. But you said the dragon's a plant?
Right? Isn't he a plant? He had vines and stuff.
I don't think that's correct.
It was a viney dragon. Made of
A viney
vines.
dragon.
Yep.
I thought he was pretty plant-like first, but I could be wrong.
Plant adjacent. Plant associated. Yeah, he has a little mindset.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's talk to you. Do. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can talk to the dragon and maybe strike a bargain.
You guys heading that
Luis-
direction on your boat?
Yes.
Are you going to the
I
boat
think
first?
so.
Yes.
Yeah, we might as well go back to her.
Yep.
Because we had to sail here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll need to sail back
Yeah.
to where they were anyway, so
About a third of a day's travel to get there.
yeah, like I said, I knew it took us time to get here. I knew it took a couple of hours at least.
Absolutely.
So unless we wanted to walk it for no particular reason.
No, I'd rather not leave our ship here where it can be confiscated should we become wanted by or fugitives of the law. Depending how it goes.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have a way to get away. Like on the foot. When everything went sideways, we just left.
That's true. We did do that.
All right. So you guys are heading to... There was a hole above Easter's place that was not where the dragon was also.
We could go back that way too.
You can go back that way.
We could, but
And it was closer to the Wheatworm Tavern.
I mean, I guess we could do that because we can always talk to the dragon later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do got to get
It's
rid
up
of
to you
this
guys.
key now rather than later. So maybe it's better we go see the dragon first.
Can I get a short rest in there real quick?
If you minus one of your hit dice that you have, yes.
Where are the hit dice now?
You can't keep track of them unless you hit the short rest button. That's the only I think that's a downside there.
They'll probably fix that later.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, so if you hit short rest button,
Oh, I see. The die.
Yeah.
The die that come up.
but yeah. As you guys are sailing along the river, who is doing the sailing? The helming.
Ember?
Okay.
Sure.
And then Tobias, roll me a d20. Say 15. As you're drifting along the rivers, you figuring it out?
It's making me roll all of my hit dice.
You just hit complete short rest and then done. And then exit out of that little
boy.
thing. There you go.
It's still making me do it when I go back to the main page. It's just rolling them over and over again.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Tell it to end again, maybe.
Good. New character sheet, folks.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
It's got
And I'm not on it to try and help. I'm the only one on the old one still.
It's got bees in it. Yeah, when you hit take short rest, what does it do? It should go to the thing.
Yeah. No, I saw it, and then
Or hit the
I
X
guess
hit the X button at the
I
top of that little thing.
accidentally I highlighted all of the dice, so I didn't. I clicked one of them. I was
Oh,
like, yeah, one, and then it was like, oh, that's all of them.
gotcha.
So it's
Eh.
like, yeah, fam, don't worry, we'll roll them all.
Yeah. But as
Yeah,
you're sailing, drifting along the sunlit river.
As we're sailing along
Yeah.
in Sunlit Bay.
And the sunlit bay. As everything is light around you. You would notice at least Aethel would take note. And Tobias, you rolled it, so I'll let you take note.
Okay.
But you would notice what looks like some like kites over some trees, like the little forested area. You would notice some kites and like sounds of cheering and stuff like that coming from not too far away from the bay.
Hey, kites. You guys want to go check out kites?
I like kites.
I mean, who doesn't like kites?
Well, usually kites lead to some sort of festivities.
There's probably something going on over there.
Well, let's go see what's going on.
Why
Okay.
not? We could use a little bit of a break.
Sure.
So you guys find a nearby port and just go off. I'm not saying you have to. I was just saying it's what you see along the way.
I mean, the only time limit we have is this 4-year-old assassination note, right?
Doesn't really
Right.
outlay a timeline, so
You're right. We shouldn't mess with the kites as much as I would like to.
why?
I'm saying we should.
Yeah,
Oh.
I heard that we're not on a timeline. What do we got going
Oh, I
on?
like that. I like that way better.
We got some notes. Who cares?
Look, we just got our butts kicked by a bunch of robots. We deserve a little bit of R&R.
Yeah, we deserve some kites.
Let's go fly a kite.
Okay.
All right.
Heading to the nearest dock.
Yeah, okay.
A little ramshackle. Looks like it has one kind of fishing vessel on it, several nets. Actually, it would have two. One smaller fishing vessel, another one that has like an extra kind of rack on it to help it float. Very ramshackle piece. Several buildings nearby that kind of go off into a wooded area. There is even a beach here, however short it is. But yeah, as you arrive at the dock, you would see a human gentleman, kind of with like slightly slicked back hair, a little bit kind of parted and like, you know, kind of like late 90s hairstyle. Human, dark leather jacket shimmering along. In the shade nearby actually does have like a little sunshade around his post. Kind of gets up to greet you all as you dock.
Greetings! How do you do today?
Ew.
Doing
Hi
fine.
there.
Can I help you?
Oh, we were just looking for somewhere to park our ship. Seems that there's a festival of sorts going on over there.
Might be. Parking will cost you
know.
a coin or three.
What kind of coin?
Gold.
That's a quite expensive parking toll.
kind of looks at you.
Must be a pretty big event.
Probably don't want a part of it, though.
Well, I'm not certain we want to or not. I mean,
Why would you think we don't want to be part of it?
You're just passing through, right?
Yeah.
We're not from here, that's correct.
Yeah, best not get involved.
is it for the locals only, or?
There's some bureaucrat giving a speech or something, but nothing you'd want to get into.
Is it the president?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Some festival for the sun. We got it in the rivers now.
Mm-hmm. Is it some sort of sun worshiper festival?
Something like that.
Well then, yeah, I like the sun. Who doesn't like the sun? Do you all like the sun?
I like the sun.
Yeah, I think we do want to go
Fine.
check it out.
What's your interest in it?
I like the sun.
I mean,
We're all in agreement. We like the sun.
the sun is pretty good.
Alright. I don't think you're catching my drift here, friends.
Maybe you should speak plainly.
I
Oh,
think we're being not invited.
right.
But is there a law that says we can't?
No, there's not. It's me.
So, I mean, could we please?
I'm saying this out of kindness. Really should take off.
Is there like some sort of danger that's going to befall us if we go?
I didn't say it.
We just thought it. Very strongly. And
I mean,
implied it heavily.
If anything, you're piquing our curiosities.
Right. That you're telling us that we don't want to do something, and that just really makes us want to do it more.
Yeah,
Right.
now that's all I want to do is this. I've never wanted anything more in my life.
I'm pretty ambivalent.
Well, be that as it may, I would highly suggest that you all get back on your craft and go about your business. I need everyone to give me a wisdom save.
We're being
Oh.
suggested.
Oh.
Being mass suggested.
Charm effect.
Being mass
Oh
suggested.
God, where's the wisdom save? There it is.
Is this considered a charm effect?
Creatures that can be charmed are immune to this effect.
Okay.
So yeah,
17.
Alright, then I have +5. I don't know if I
Yeah,
have +5 or advantage. Look at my shield again.
I think it's +5.
I think it's +5 too, but I'm just double checking real quick before I roll. +5. Okay. Yeah, saving throws against being charmed. So this +5, 15.
Tobias and Aethel start walking back to the ship.
That's fine. I really
Yeah,
don't
I
care.
I didn't want to go either. I don't know why. I thought I wanted to. Let's get out of here, guys.
You should probably get with your friends. They look like they want to go anyways.
Wait. Is this guy an elf or what is he?
He's a human.
Is he human?
Human looking.
Do we know that we were just charmed? From suggestion? I can't remember.
No.
No?
Suggested goes back, blah, blah, blah. Nope. And he needs no components besides verbal.
Could be how yours works too, I believe.
It usually has a material as well.
Sure.
Oh.
Some material.
Guys, what are you doing? We gotta go.
You were all just curious about this festival, right? I was just curious as well. I mean, it seems
Nope.
like our friend was just about to let us park here. You were just about to let us park here, were you not?
It's true. The
As-
three of you were pretty interested in it.
As you cast suggestion too.
As I cast a shit on him. Wisdom save 16.
All right.
Oh, I probably failed by 1. That's so sad.
Yeah, you did fail by 1. Wisdom save 16?
Probably not.
Even with his advantage, he only got a 13.
All
It
right.
happens when you roll the same number twice.
Yeah,
Yes.
showing us your rolls.
That's fine. I don't mind you guys seeing the rolls. Everyone else sees them.
Right,
Called
that's
a
true.
Mind Mage. That's a cool name.
That is cool.
We're gonna kill this guy
I-
later.
Yeah, you guys can park here.
Unintentional to
That's
this.
fine.
Can we fly kites?
Yeah, but,
Right. That's what I thought.
you know, just probably not up at the festivities. For your own
Why
safety, you
not?
know.
Well, I'm sure we will be the safest as we can be, right? But thank you for letting us park here. You've been very generous.
Right.
And we have things we probably should do that isn't this, but
It looks
So
like you're
Tobias
doing
and
it.
Aethel still are going.
yeah. I
Hmm.
don't want to leave without you both, but we should probably go to
Tobias was very interested in this.
He
But
was.
the kites. The kites.
I mean, look, do you two really not want to go to this thing? We were just all about it.
No, I really don't care about it.
No,
I
listen.
believe I said I was ambivalent.
Is that guy still around?
Yeah. He's just looking at you guys like, yeah, you can park here, but. Listen, we don't want any more people around right now. Especially outsiders, you know. Let the belt do their own job.
The who? The belt?
Not the belt. The mill.
The mill.
The mill.
Yeah, let the millers do their own part.
They're anti-immigration.
The xenophobic.
Probably. And we all look really weird. Except for that guy.
You see him kind of start twirling. A medallion around.
Well, are we staying or are we gonna go?
I
You're
thought
free
we
to-
were
free
all
to-
about this.
Fish on the dock if you want, but highly suggest you don't leave it.
Oh, I'm already going back to the ship, guys.
Fine. I suppose we
this-
can go back.
Listen, what if this is the thing from 4 years ago? What if this is it?
No, they
That's
said
what
it wasn't the president.
He
Look,
said, I
I
said he
think
didn't
that's
know.
what she's talking about.
Look, Dr. Jellybean, I am with you, but I don't know, maybe Tobias got freaked out by him or something.
No, I feel good. I just think we should go.
It's really weird. You were really pumped.
Like, more so out of any of us.
Oh, well, I changed my mind.
I've seen that happen before.
What if we can prevent something bad from happening here?
Can't prevent anything. Things happen all the time.
I wasn't talking.
That is true.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have overheard your thoughts.
That's okay. You can drop some eaves. No, I'm good.
Really shouldn't. It's considered rude.
Very rude.
I do want. Oof. I think it was Dr. Jellybean. Dr. Jellybean, give me a wisdom. Or I'm gonna actually have to cheat and look at your sheet because of the rules for. I think it's a contested intelligence check.
Oh, is he trying to read my mind?
Yep.
Oh.
I think it might be contested now. I do
Probe.
not.
Probe deeper.
He's not. Oh yeah, he's trying to probe deeper.
Probe deeper.
Oh, he's got actually
This one
+3 to
is
that. Yeah, give me an intelligence or give me a wisdom check. It's a wisdom save. It's a contested check, and then it's a save, I believe.
Hold on.
I think it's a save to go deeper.
Yeah,
I think
it
I think
says
you get
wisdom
surface
save.
levels.
Here's what I.
Yeah, you
Oh.
sense thoughts, period.
Gotcha. So give me a wisdom save, Dr. Jellybean.
All
You
right.
target a creature. You learn what they're thinking now.
Wisdom save.
On your next turn, you can try to probe deeper. If you probe deeper, you make a wisdom save. And then if they fail it, you make...
Dr. Jellybean, you would feel someone trying to probe your mind.
Hey, get out of there! Private!
I just gotta know who we're dealing with here.
What is going on?
He's trying to read my thoughts. That's not very nice.
You're trying to get inside of her brain. That is not very
Just
polite at all.
a little
Trying
probing.
to figure me out.
Just trying to do my job. I'm
Listen,
part of the security here for the festival.
We're just travelers. We saw the kites. We wanted to come and have a little fun time. Okay? You're the one making this difficult.
Now that he said he's security, I'm very intrigued. Can I try charming him?
Can certainly try.
Okay.
He's gonna have advantage on the roll.
Okay.
He is one of them
Six-
mind...
16 is the number to beat.
And what is lucky? I can't change saving throws.
It gives you it gives you advantage.
Right. Or someone disadvantaged.
Or
on their
some... I
attack.
think you have to be targeted.
You got an 18.
Rough.
Now. We don't need to get things physical here.
We were not getting physical. We were just exchanging the pleasantries. I need to know who I'm dealing with, of course.
Yeah. Name's Eric. Run security here on the dock today. One day only.
Oh, why one day only? By the way, my name is Luis.
Louise. Good to know you.
Likewise.
My name is Ethel.
Because that's when the
You might know.
festivities will start and end. Today.
Out of earshot.
All right, Dr. Jellybean.
It's a
he is
small
giving-
dock.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be like whispering in her ear. He can see me whisper, but like,
Uh-huh.
I am getting some bad vibes from him.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
As Ethel and Tobias are kind of standing in the bay doors waiting for you guys to come in. Ethel, you would notice a stir in the water nearby.
We should probably go, though, and let them have their event.
I agree with that. I think that's a smart idea.
I tell you what. I'll rock, paper, scissors you for it. Either one of you. And if I win, we do this. And if you win, we get back on the ship.
Why so urgent to go to a festival that you're not even a part of?
Oh, I don't care. Whatever they... I want to go.
Good job, Tobias.
How'd you know my name?
Do we have a deal? Rock, paper, scissors?
No, because I don't want to go.
You asking Eric?
No, I'm asking either Tobias or Ethel. If they want to rock, paper, scissors me to go here or we leave. Depending upon the outcome.
They're both suggested to go about their business
yeah.
and leave.
Their business is to rock, paper, scissors.
I tell you what, Dr. Jellybean, I'll flip a coin for it.
It always lands.
This is one of those two-face coins.
Nope. I'll show you the coin. It's got a head and a tail.
Hmm.
What do you want to call? You call it in the air, whatever you want.
You're lying to me right now.
Give me an insight check. Tobias, give me a deception or persuasion.
You are fucking with me right now. I know it. I'm on to you.
Wow.
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 And the nat 20 versus an 18 versus a non-natural 20. Dr. Jellybean, yeah, he's full of shit.
Mm,
You get an inkling that he can game the system with this one coin.
Mm.
I love that you're bringing the coin up, though.
I don't know, Louise. What do you think? That can't. Look, I'm trying to get them to go, and they won't.
We should probably listen to your
Yeah.
friends and skedaddle.
Look, it's very intriguing, but I think it's past the point of worth.
Ah. Have fun with your festival, Eric.
I'm not
Bye, Eric.
attending. I wouldn't want to be a part of that.
Hmm.
That sounds really bad. I hope it goes well for you all.
Good luck with that.
Me and Aethel are just
See you
standing at the door
later,
waving.
Eric. Unless we don't.
Oh, I hope not.
Okay then, I hope we don't see you again.
Out of character suggestion sucks to have cast on you.
Hmm.
I don't care.
I love that spell.
I do too.
But he let you guys dock here. He's not kicking you out. He just won't let you on ground.
Yeah.
Cool, we want to leave.
And they want to leave.
Honestly, would have been even funnier if I had saved, because I still would have agreed with him. I was like, I'm kind of whatever about it, so like, sure, we can go.
We can leave anytime. It's fine.
But they don't seem to want us here, so like, wouldn't be the first time I've been told, please don't bother us.
We get that a
Please-
lot.
Please
actually.
don't talk to me. Please leave.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Bye.
All right.
To the dragon.
I wonder who's gonna get murdered at that festival.
Right?
Everybody.
we stopped we failed to stop the presidential murder.
It's actually all your fault because since you stopped the production of spam, they have to find an alternate source.
Of meat. They're cannibals, but they only eat politicians. 'Cause it's more ethical.
That makes sense.
You
Highly
may never
nutritious.
know. Getting back on the Magdalena and see him kind of wait to sit down until you're well on your way. And then he goes back to sitting down in the shade.
Well, I am kind of disappointed.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Luis. This is a-
What was up with you? You were like all for it, and then you're like, no, I do not want this anymore.
I just didn't want it anymore. Eric with a K was right.
Hmm.
But
Anyway,
What?
let's go.
That's that.
How long suggestion lasts? Like 8 hours or something?
yeah,
And or until
Really
we
long.
complete our
yeah. So kind of going on your way, like, I don't know. I'd say it would last 8 hours because you're gonna do what else we were gonna do before.
our other business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
If we're gonna remember near the end of the day, like, wait a minute,
yeah.
Want to do that?
I really did want to do that, and I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, I didn't
Oh.
change my mind actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we get there, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna
Didn't
be like,
care in the
cross my-
first place.
Damn Eric with a K.
Eric with a K.
But traveling on, coming to a kind of slightly abandoned dock to the near the hill or near the forest that the hill was in. Spending the better part of like 45 minutes. You know the way to the hill. You know your way up the hill. There is no one-horned ogre.
Oh, is his horn still there? Or is he gone?
I said there
Uh,
is no.
There is no. He's gone.
Oh,
We kind of killed him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
A little bit.
But arriving back at the abode of the dragon.
Oh yeah, I guess we were gonna give this to the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out my case and take the key out. Close my case back up. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You napping over there? Having a good nap?
No, I heard you coming from so far away.
Oh, I'm usually really quiet.
I'm not.
He's not, though.
The grass speaks to me.
Oh, well, that's neat.
Talk to the grass too.
She likes talking to the grass, too.
We have something in common.
Isn't
Oh.
that great? Well, I
Not
brought you
so
what she asked for.
His eyes kind of light up and smiles as this viney drake in the shadows steps out of the light, or out of the shadows, into the light.
Well, as agreed, we got you what Easter wanted, and I'll put the key on the table.
What's it to? If
Her
you
office.
don't. Oh.
And everything.
Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This will do
Can we
nicely.
be friends now?
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
Could I have some of my things back?
No, we traded those. They were a gift for my greatness.
Right.
You understand.
Oh, of course.
And he'll
You will
snatch the
understand
key up.
everything you just said.
That is good. I have some
Well.
errands to run then.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah,
I'm glad we were able to help. Yeah.
Are you gonna go to her office?
What else would he be doing?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right, well,
Good luck.
toodaloo.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Then we're gonna go.
Oh yes, you're free to pass any time. Any friends of mine who have given me so much, more than you know.
I'm so
Uh-oh.
glad we could help.
Sure. I'm pretty sure it's just a key, but okay.
Yes. Opens up her office.
What are you
Mhm.
gonna do in there? What's your plan?
I'm gonna take what's mine.
Oh, well, that's
What?
good.
What's
Did not like the
what's
sound of that.
what's yours in there?
Everything inside.
Okay, well, that sounds good. If you see our buddy, he turned into a plant person. If you could tell him where we're at, we'd appreciate it.
And if he's in there, if you just let him out.
Yeah, that would be great. Just let him
Yeah,
go.
we don't know if he's locked in there or what.
Of course, for friends. Would do no less.
That's fair. I also open doors for friends sometimes.
See? Super nice.
When
I told you.
convenient.
Of course. I understand.
Okay, we're going to open the hatch now. Bye.
Have
Absolutely.
fun.
You as well. Don't tell Easter about this, please.
Of course,
Oh.
we're friends.
We're friends, and friends help each other. So, since we're not like, I'm gonna lean over at Louise, get our stuff back for us not saying anything.
We are going now. Well, Mr.
Yeah.
Dragon, you have yourself a good day rummaging through your new things.
Yes, I
Mhm.
will.
Okay, we're going down
Slowly-
the ladder now.
Slowly undoing that. And down we go. Bye.
When we get to the bottom of, I'm gonna be like, when we get to the bottom, Louise, why didn't we? You could have got our stuff back.
Of course we're going to get our stuff back, but we're not going to, tell him we're going to do that right in front of there. You don't know how good hearing a dragon has, do you?
I
Yeah,
think
but we
you meant
could've-
negotiating for it
Yeah,
between friends.
right.
He does not do that for friends, of course. It would be a trade, and we could probably get one thing back. And
Give up to you.
Right.
Right. That makes sense.
Look, we wait down here for a little bit. Maybe see if the coast is clear, go up, and if he's, at the office, maybe we can go through the things and reclaim what is rightfully mine.
Friends wouldn't do that though.
No bias.
I'm pretty
not
sure he was
actually-
being facetious.
Yeah, we're not actually his friends. Like, we're not friends. He just doesn't hate it. He's not gonna kill us now, hopefully.
Or
Right.
charge us to open this gate.
Yeah.
Thing.
He seems pretty friendly to me, guys.
No bias.
That's
Wrong with you today?
Right?
God.
I can't with you today.
out of
But-
character.
The grass is going to
We
talk
got
to him.
this
out of
dragon's
character.
name. What was it?
Yeah, a Galaras.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Grass. Okay.
A gal.
I knew it was
Grass.
an Alaras.
Out of character, he's going to talk to the grass when he gets back, and his stuff's going to be missing, and he's going to be angry.
I'll tell the grass to shut up about it. And
Also
it'll
out
be-
of character. You think maybe he used to be a solar dragon with a completely different name?
I don't know.
And also like older?
Maybe presumed dead on the planet, became grassy after he lost his sun power. Who knows?
Basically got reborn. Like I said, that's not Aethel bringing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's me
Right,
going,
Fun
right.
stuff.
I wonder if that's what's going on.
But you guys head down to the mines, going to visit Istra.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
All right. Heading to Istra's abode, spending a little bit of time. You know the passage well now and know what to expect, if anything. The glistening minerals around and the little bit of even pure sunlight streams and puddles and cracks in the walls. You would once again arrive at Istra's cottage
I love this place.
under
It's
the
so
mines.
pretty.
Yes, pretty, but we have no idea who we're dealing with, especially when she gets her memories back.
Right. I'll be
Might try to
focused.
kill us.
All right. I will focus on her reactions.
Oh, you know what I should do? It's probably read her mind. Not probe deeper. I don't want her to know. I just see what she's thinking a little bit.
Okay.
So, besides myself, I imagine Dr. Jellybean will probably be doing a lot of the talking here, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna give Dr. Jellybean Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
Hey. All right.
To be honest,
and-
we're probably all going to talk at some point.
I would hope so.
I'm hoping for some tea and a pipe.
As
All
you
right.
go ahead.
You know they probably had that at the festivities that you did not want to go to.
Or I would know that the spells ended and everything.
The spell's still there. You're going
Oh,
about your
We're stuck with
business.
it
Here
for
we
8
go.
hours because
We're stuck with it for- yeah.
You were going about our business.
I'm telling you, man, it didn't want to go.
Probably would have had to pay festival prices for that.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling good about it. So yeah, I just go do
Alright. Well,
Whatever,
shall we?
weirdo. Weird today.
Very weird.
All right. Right before I knock on the door, I'm going to press the little button on my tablet that allows me to ask the question, what you thinking?
All right.
See what she's thinking
But
about.
mentally,
Right.
But mentally.
ask the question. What you
As
think?
as you approach the porch of this small abode, the door opens once again. Oh, I didn't expect you back so soon.
Oh, yeah, we're quick.
And you would see the about 4 foot tall, cross between a gnome and a dwarf height, beard and eye patch and all. I hope it went all right.
So, good news. We found some notes
Oh, good.
and research. And I'll reach in my bag, hand it over to her. But I'm going to inconspicuously not give her the sheet of paper with the killing of the president
The
suggestion
note
on it.
that you found?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna like take that out, but I'm just gonna like
Okay.
As you're
not
going through everything, you're like,
Right,
this
I'm
is
not gonna
yours.
grab that one.
No, this is yours.
All right.
This is
Right,
yours.
right.
And
I'm
then
not
leave
gonna
the
give
one
her
thing.
that because I want to see if she thinks about it.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh,
Okay.
Got
Okay.
Bardic.
So
I'll
was
use my
and-
inspiration.
I would say, and Bardic's interesting now because it says that you get to use it basically after you know it's failed.
It is a fail. Absolutely.
So
a 7 is a
it's
fail.
a D8.
A
D8, right?
D8 that you can use in the next hour.
Mm.
A 9
Yeah,
is still a
solid.
fail.
Well. Oh,
She definitely makes note of it, but doesn't say anything. Oh, well, thank you so much. Let me get you some tea. And
Thank
you would actually see the teapot floating over this time. As she's too in tune with these notes. It'll take me some time to look through it all. Yes. Okay.
what do her thoughts seem like?
Kind of like this dementophobia is giving Dr. Jellybean Watcher's inspiration. We can't do it.
Oh.
It has to be only for this time. As they put for next time, but it has to be for this session only. You have
Can
Watcher's
we-
inspiration.
Add it to that last roll.
I know. Can I?
I will tell you,
For real.
it won't help that last roll.
Okay.
Darn it!
But you do have Watcher's inspiration if you want to do anything else.
For the next handful.
For the next handful of time we have.
Is that a D6?
Yes.
Oh, next time. I got you. Okay, fair enough.
For the next
sorry,
time I need it.
For the next time
Thank
you
you.
need it. I thought you
I
meant.
feel like we're gonna need it.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dementophobia.
Thank
As
you
Dr.
so
Jellybean,
much.
you feel like someone's watching you intently and hoping you succeed.
You
Me
always
too.
feel like somebody's watching you.
Yeah, always.
Surface thoughts would be. Wonder what happened to all the stuff. But then it gets into. I don't see my journal. Or diary is what her mind would think.
Did we find a diary?
You did not.
No.
Alright, so we know that we're missing something.
And
You know that we're missing something.
as she's pouring through these notes, there's thoughts of wonder about her memory and what happened to it.
Okay.
Wondering if Asner did so. And then there's thoughts of she's reading a part that you didn't take note of previously. Thoughts of a deal that her and Jonathan made.
Urban
That we didn't pick up on earlier.
You didn't pick
or
up on.
missed, maybe.
Like, it seems like she's going over a few sheets of paper that you just didn't have time to look through.
Or unintentionally skipped,
And
maybe.
kind of that's why. You get a feeling like that's why.
Bum, bum, bum.
Like she has a realization. Oh, seems I've been in a pickle.
What's the matter?
Well, all of this stuff was for Asner. Obviously, used all my research to get all of this going. I don't know how he managed the dragon, though. Interesting.
But what is interesting?
You mean the solar dragon?
Hey, the manipulation and the, well, changing of things. Using it. I had forgotten that it was all, dependent on the dragon.
Yeah, we were curious about that too.
You had a dragon statue in your office.
I do.
Was that the
Yeah, like-
solar dragon?
That was one of them, his father.
Whose father?
Solar dragon's father.
The one that lives there now.
Lives where?
In the sun. Of course.
So the dragon who lives in the sun is not a solo?
Asolos?
Asolos, yes. No, that's not him. It's his
But
son.
his son.
Asolos
His
is,
son. His
yeah.
son.
it's gone. Asolos.
Okay.
More or less.
What's his son's name?
I didn't catch it. I just knew he had offspring.
As long as it's not a Galaras, we're okay.
Oh, you think that old codger's, no. No, he's, a mixture of things. Like a son to me.
Hmm.
So... Well, this is a great help.
Oh, good. I'm glad we could help.
I could definitely use some of this. You wouldn't be looking for a bit more work, would you?
Oh, that
Does it
depends what
pay?
it pay.
We're looking for money.
Oh, how much you looking for? You just want money.
Well, I'm gonna look down my little change first. It's we're a little bit broke.
Oh. Tell you what. I can give you your weight in gold. In exchange for a little help here and there.
Whose weight?
Oh, you tell me.
Collectively, all of our weights together?
Oh, that'd probably be better, right?
It would be, actually.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We could do that. Your collective weight in gold. Consider it done.
Okay. I
So
do
wait.
like that.
I
What
like
kind
that
of-
too.
What kind of help you need, though?
So, really want to stick a nicker in the craw of Asner here. Just use your imagination. It could happen.
Like, are you asking us to kill him? Or just like...
Oh, no, nothing of the sort. He's gotta figure out what's wrong. Have you ever killed a dragon before?
We're killing a dragon?
Oh no, that's even worse. That's harder.
It is probably harder.
I don't have all of the notes here for it, but I know I had a contraption to contain a dragon. The solar dragon. Utilize it in this reworking of the system. Obviously, it won't work without the dragon. Need you to kill the dragon inside of the heart.
What if we were just to set this dragon free?
We could just capture it again.
What if we broke the trap?
If I know Asner, then the traps would be made of way too heavy material. No, we need the solar dragon killed. Dead.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds really hard.
I think you're up for it. You got into the office just fine.
It was unlocked.
Sure.
Oh!
There was a pyramid assassin that was
That's
trying to
not what
take
they're
your
called.
notes.
Okay, Tobias. Aethel, if you would explain to her the connection.
A automaton working for the House of 1337 B12 came in and was trying to collect your notes.
Hey, that
We
makes
stopped it
sense.
and took those notes for ourselves. For you, I guess, technically.
Asner has to
Why
go
would-
through them.
Does
Also,
he?
they are working for Asna.
Well, no. I think it might be the other way around. I'm uncertain. They're together of some sort. All those mill marines and stuff. They, well, got to do with the House of 1337. B12.
Hmm.
I don't think they're... It would probably be their help of the making of the machine. Nigh indestructible, most likely. Kill the dragon.
Right.
That's the
Those solar
task.
dragons.
Your weight in gold. All of yous.
That is a lot of gold.
Oh boy, it's a lot of dragon to kill.
Oh, he's
How
just
hard could it
one.
be?
Unless they have
Yeah.
more, but I think it's just one.
This isn't going to be like, you know, one of those ancient dragons, right?
No, his father was.
Oh, so this one's fairly young.
Of an age or something. I think
I don't
around
know.
100 or so.
That doesn't seem so bad.
Actually, I gotta check it out. He might be 1,000, I don't know.
Oh boy.
Tell
I
you
mean-
in 2 seconds.
Slaying a dragon for a lot of gold sounds pretty good.
Oh yeah, he's about 100 or so. Maybe 120.
Okay, so
So
not terrible.
Quick question: how do you kill a solar dragon?
Well, not with light, that's for sure.
Right. I'm assuming that they're probably like resistant to heat, maybe.
I'd imagine so. They make their homes in the heart of suns.
Right. So not fire. Right. Not light.
Darkness
like
and cold.
Cold and dark.
Okay.
Or just regular magics, you know, whatever you got at your hands. I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. Just, don't let it escape.
Why not?
They'll probably capture it again. They captured it once, they probably have some way to capture it again.
I mean, this seems like a good deal, guys.
What do you know of the Oasis?
That would make sense. They, those elves, space elves.
Mhm.
They have some dealings with the dragons. Not too much, but I suppose it's in their history. Hey,
And then they're current.
oh. I don't have too many dealings with them. Occasional exchanging of goods and rarities.
I really want to insight that.
Give me an insight
Challenge
check
her.
What-
Yeah,
about
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 that.
having dealings, exchanging goods and
Yeah.
rarities.
Just goods and rarities.
Sure.
Hey, it seems on the up and up.
Well, she's a hard one to read, regardless.
So
Her facial
wanna
expressions
try to-
change all the time.
I want to try to do something, but I want to Okay, make sure it makes sense. Okay. So, I cast a spell,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, you're concentrating on detect thoughts still.
Right. So, could I use my molecular tampering to try to...
She would know it's being cast on her.
She would?
Mm-hmm.
Could try to delve deeper.
Right. Well, so what I wanted to do was do something else to try to subtract something from her save, you
Yeah.
know?
Sure, that makes sense.
But I don't want
see
her
what
to
you're
know.
putting down.
Right. But if that blows the jig is up, you know? Like, I don't want to do that.
What do we just beat her up?
No.
That
Right, no,
seems
let's-
to be something we do often.
It's your bag of nickels.
I mean,
That you're sticking in craws or something. I don't remember what she said.
this seems like a good idea, guys. Our weight in gold.
Unless you got something else you'd like.
Well, I suppose if it's a captured dragon, it might want that mercy, right?
Should be weakened. All you gotta do is get to the mill somehow and kill the dragon.
Why does she? Can I make an insight check on like why she seems so insistent that we have to kill it?
Give me an insight check.
She hates that fucking dragon.
It's like I hate dragons.
She's a hard one to read.
Wow.
She rolled too
Mhm.
good. Alright, fair enough.
All right.
Yikes.
I mean,
Aethel, give me an investigation check.
Sure.
Okay.
I keep rolling them bad, so
Fair enough. She's a hard one to read.
yeah.
fair.
Listen, Easter, I do have one more question for you before we
Well, of course.
agree or don't agree to, before we make our final decision here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hand her the paper that I was trying to hide.
Okay. Let me double
Let's,
check what's on. Let me double check what's on that note.
Okay.
Did you try to kill the president?
Oh.
Where were you on the night of January 6th?
As
20.
she's reading it, her thoughts would be, "Oh, that makes sense."
Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Well, they haven't done it
Wait.
yet. Oh. I would imagine, yeah. My first inkling to mess with solar dragons would be to go to the Oasis, and then... Yeah, the president is, he tends to like the solar dragons, so probably wouldn't want them manipulated.
He likes the solar dragons.
Yeah, he's part of those, that religion of worshipping the sun. So he probably wouldn't like it if the dragons were messed with.
But what if he knew that the dragons were being messed with by Asner?
Well, he probably wouldn't like that either.
Would that be an alternative solution for us, though?
We get the president involved. We say, hey,
Oh. I don't know. I think Asner's probably a little more powerful than that. Or at least his corporation. If he's got the 1337 on their side,
Right.
the machinations go beyond presidency. Sure, he's got the locals, but
Hmm.
I think he probably just needed him to legitimize the 1337s. But,
So they are planning on killing the president, so we need to go ahead and stop
oh, most
that.
maybe. Although
Most
it's
maybe.
been,
I don't
been
know.
some time. It was just a suggestion I brought up, I see.
there was something going on earlier today at another place where there was a sun worshiper festival, and we were warned
Or are they still going on with those?
to not be. We were warned to not be there because it might get dangerous.
Wait, you know about these festivals?
Of course they do 'em about every solar cycle.
What do they do there?
Celebrate the sun.
Do they get dangerous typically?
No. Some axe throwing, maybe.
I think this
You
was
know,
more than
petting
act-
zoos and the like.
Nah, this was more than a dangerous petting zoo.
Oh.
Something was going on.
Well, I don't know anything about all that. But maybe. I don't know what to tell you there.
I guess we'll find out.
But do we have a deal? Kill the dragon, your weight's in gold.
All in favor?
I mean,
Just find a way to infiltrate the mill and get to the device at the heart of the sun and kill a dragon.
Sounds really difficult. Sounds really, really hard.
It's only like 3 steps when she says it that way, though.
right?
Exactly.
Is there something else that you guys want besides gold? Because I don't weigh that much, so
I weigh a lot more than you.
yes.
What is it, like 100 coins weighs a pound?
I think it's 50. I think
50
it's
coins? Still, yeah.
50 coins is one.
Yeah. That's a lot of.
I guesstimated on everybody else's weight, and I'm like, that's a pretty good chunk of coin.
Tell you what, half your weight in platinum. Sweeten the pot.
That sounds good.
Huh.
Half our weight in platinum's like could
I
be
mean,
like
that's
And I don't mean to, judge you or anything, but you do have these funds. I'm just looking around at your circumstances.
Oh, Kelly will help me get them.
from where?
All various places. There's banks and stuff.
Legitimately?
Well, strictly what you're doing isn't legitimate either. No one's gonna miss it. I assure you that. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of the funds.
so we kill the dragon. Easter takes care of the funds, and
Done deal.
Asner. Yeah, and we stick to Asner.
Egg on his face, eh?
This seems like a win-win-win situation.
Isn't he gonna come after us? And you probably too if we kill his sun dragon.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
But the dragon's probably more powerful than Asner. I think he's nothing but a little, little runt.
See?
Might have some opposition from the 1337s. But, hey,
We should probably talk to them first.
Yeah.
maybe
You
even
know
be
where
able to
they're
get the schematics of the solar contraption, the mill. Around
that's
it.
a good
She
idea.
may.
Probably be quicker if you're able to get there faster. I know vessels don't usually have a tendency to fly around here anymore. They might have a way around that too.
That
I
would
know the
be-
president's ship goes from place to place.
Where's the nearest 1337 B12 location?
This one is the B12 location.
With 1337? I don't know.
Well, there's only the one. That's about half a day away from here. Everything's about a half a day away. Except for the center is more like a day away.
Okay. Well, is anyone opposed? I like
Or
this half,
two.
half our weight in platinum.
A lot of money.
Yeah, a couple 100,000 gold pieces worth.
It's never simple, eh?
You'll be worth a small fortune.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you that. Hey, simple pleasures. I see nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
We can try.
I think that's.
I suppose so.
Sounds like we're in agreement then. I don't know where your
Reluctant,
fifth is.
yes.
We'll include his weight too. If you want.
Oh yeah,
Fair enough.
definitely.
We do.
He's a chunky boy.
Great.
I think he weighs about what I weigh.
He does.
Yeah.
He's like 5'10" or something like that. 5'11".
Hey, I'm 5'10".
But yeah.
I like this deal.
Well, should I bring you back to your ship then?
I'm looking around at everybody.
Oh,
Actually,
I thought we were gonna
I
go
could
up
use.
to the
Yeah,
hatch,
I
I
could
thought.
use a little bit of a walk. We could come back the way we came in.
Oh, of course. Well, say hello to the little one for me.
Okay, we will
do.
if he's here.
I look forward to this. This has been most pleasurable. Don't get many visits that are this good.
Right?
Okay.
And hopefully you're not
You say
dealing with
so.
too many bounty hunters.
Oh, I can take care of him. Usually.
Okay.
We'll be in touch.
Definitely. We'll come back to you when we get done with the dragon.
She gives a smile and a nod and kind of starts lighting up a new fresh stogie.
Okay.
Kind of like a new pep in her step.
Okay, we're leaving now.
All right.
Going that way.
Back to our ship? You said you could get us back to our ship?
We're going up through the
Going
hatch.
up to the hatch again.
Oh, okay. Walking. Alright.
As you guys
Do
are...
not want to walk because I can like carry you. You don't really weigh anything.
I will hold 22 pounds. Thank you very much.
Plus his 60 pounds of equipment.
Right.
But I'll say, yeah, as you guys
Get on
leave
my back.
leave Esther's abode and start walking back to the hatch. That'll be a good spot to end tonight. As
Totally gonna
we'll
die.
see where this goes next time. But
yeah.
yeah. Thanks for watching, folks.
Thank you, guys.
We'll pick up with probably sounds like a visit to 1337.
And then killing a dragon after.
And then
Well, first
find
we
out
gotta try
how
get
to
our stuff back
and
from,
get
from
well.
the dragon.
We'll see about that.
Oh,
If he's
God.
here. Or
Do
not.
you think he's just gonna leave his stuff around?
I guess we do negotiate with terrorists.
We
Aw.
did in fact negotiate with terrorists.
But yeah, thanks for watching, folks. We'll
Yep.
see you next time.
See ya.
Night
Bye,
or night.
everybody.
Bye.